What up, what up, what up? Once again, Precyce Politics, Mall's the Barbarian. We back for another episode. This is what, episode 8?
Yeah, man.
Of Beyond the Bash. This one is all about Cyce Boogie, baby.
Nah, we ain't gonna do it like that, man. But there's a story behind everything.
We talking about Mumm-Ra.
So I wasn't even gonna really do a solo joint on this album at first. I felt like Malls should have the solo joint. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let Malls do his thing. You know what I mean? Because I just felt like a Malls solo joint would have been great alone by itself on this album. But then Sharp played this beat with the piano, and I was like, that's really dope. You know what I'm saying? And so I think, like, did I ask you? I was like, yo, should I do this one for my solo joint?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
You hollered. I was like, yeah, do that.
Yeah,
do that. Because that had Precyce written all over it.
Yo, it's just, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Because I think we already did we do Sweep the Leg already after that?
Yeah, we did, because Sweep the Leg was the first, because it wasn't planned on being a solo.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I hit you up like, yo, this beat, I forget what the name of it was. I think it was called Bang Bang. What do you think about Bang Bang?
Yeah.
I wrote this for you. And he was like, oh, that's dope. And like, I said it in the previous episode, like, I don't know if you had like had another joint that you was kind of working on at the same time, because this was early when we were still we weren't writing together yet. And I don't know if it was like, that's a dope beat, but just not for me, or if it was just some, I'm writing to this other shit though. You write to that. And then by the time we went to the studio, you was like, yo, just take that to the head. Yeah,
so what it was I'm always working on different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always writing for features, for my solo dolo joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm always writing. But when I heard that beat, when I first heard it, and the way it dropped, and the way I'm listening to your voice, I'm like, that's Malls. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's beats out there, and it took a long time for me to understand this as an artist. Just because a beat is dope, that don't mean it's dope for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I listened to it, and it was a humbling experience for me, because I was like, damn, yo, like, normally I want to hop on every dope beat there is. You got a dope beat, I'll be rhyming. I'll be rhyming, so what's good? You know what I'm saying? But for that beat, I was like, that's all Malls, man, because he would sound the best on that. You know what I'm saying? The most I would do is a hook. That's the most I would do. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I ain't really want to do that.
I was about to say, I kind of deboed y'all into doing the hook. Yeah. I was like, yo, I don't really want to fuck with the hook, y'all.
He was like, but there's a hook part in this. He was like, I don't know. Yo, fuck that. I was like, nah, man, we do something. And so me and Sharp wrote the hook. And I was like, all right, I'll say this part. You know, Sharp says that part with me. We'll do that. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted it to be real, like, dope for you. So that's where that came from. So then we go to Mumm-Ra now, and praise God, y'all, our promotion, the promo. So shout out to Tyler,
yes, sir.
Sharp's son, you know what I'm saying?
Baby Gene Brown.
Yeah, and shout out to Hassani, man.
Yeah, yo.
Hassani made that character come to life even more. You know, he just made one of the characters that I created even better. You know what I'm saying, with his talent. So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? All family, all love.
Yes, sir.
So we did that promo, and, the promo speaks for itself. I ain't really got to talk too much about that. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much showing how God Brand, or No Face to God, is just an asshole.
I do want to give a little behind the scenes on that promo.
Okay.
Because I wasn't there when y'all recorded it.
Right.
But like on the playback, when I heard it, I remember Sharp telling us that when Tyler read the script and he saw he had to say holy fucking shit, he was like, I can say this? and Sharp was like, you got this one time.
Yo.
You got this. So Tyler got his curse pass.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Tyler is Sharp's son, his oldest son. So Tyler got his curse pass that one time.
Yeah, I'm a terrible influence.
Yeah, man,
so,
you're horrible.
I'm a terrible influence. Yo, oh man, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's really cool. I love Tyler. Tyler's a great guy. You know what I'm saying? Hassani, again, brought the character to life, and God is gonna God. So Mumm-Ra, that beat spoke to me. and I was like, yo, I just want to go off on this beat. You know what I'm saying? And so that's when I was just driving around with it, listening to it. And, you know, I wrote that on a rainy day, man. And I was like, yeah, this is going to be dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is going to be it. I almost didn't want to put it on the album because I was like, I don't know if it's going to fit, but it actually fit perfectly. So I was happy about that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even the first line, it's like, hey, yo, we got it out the mud, explode heavy when it's hammer time. You know what I'm saying? It's like that whole line right there just started the whole verse for me. And then a lot of people's favorite parts was when I was talking about Prince. You know what I'm saying? When I was like, Hiroshima steam is fully loaded for the, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's like a lot of people's favorite part because they're like, yo, that showed a side of you that I didn't see before. You know what I'm saying? So Mumm-Ra was a real cool joint. I listen to it every now and again, but the thing about me is when I listen to my solo joints, I'm just like, I know how it sounds because I've been there. I only listen to it when I'm learning it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I don't really enjoy my own music because I can only hear what I could have done better. And I'm trying to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? But Mumm-Ra is one of those joints where I'm actually like really happy with it. But I'd rather listen to the other joints that me and my brothers are on so I can keep learning my verse and learning their verses. Because you're not just going to go in the studio and record your joint and then be like, well, I memorized it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got to learn that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was worried about what they was going to think. You know what I'm saying? I was like, are they going to think this is dope? Even though I recorded it there with them, they were still like, yeah, this shit is fire. I also like it because it takes you back to Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah. And you didn't even get into like the whole Mumm-Ra thing. Well, when you was writing, you probably, you know, the Mumm-Ra was in the line, but like that Thundercats thing was after the fact. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you came back in and was like, yo, I got this part. I want you to put the part from Mumm-Ra whenever they show him and you know what I mean? So that's Precyce putting on his executive producer hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that shit was it was brilliant. And like, it's funny that you say you didn't know if of course at the time you don't know how it's gonna fit with everything else because we were still recording. Yeah. But I think it fit perfectly. Also because it's really short. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like it's a vignette. I feel like if it would have been a whole song with, you know, that tempo and just that vibe, then maybe not so much. But the fact that it was just kind of a short vignette, like, all right, boom, you got some Sice. Let me sprinkle a little Sice on it. Sprinkle a little God on it.
I just felt like the Mumm-Ra character fit with the God character. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? I felt like it really fit. Yeah. Yo, I know I'm not the only one out there. They're probably fucking Googling it now. What the fuck is a vignette? What does that mean?
It's a short. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have these movies that are like, so you remember you had like we're both comic heads. So, you know, you got the pulp comics that have like maybe 10 stories in one comic. So, you know, you got those movies that are like 10 separate stories in one. Each one is a vignette.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just
the more you know.
Hey,
because
man.
Yo, I didn't know what that word was. When he first said it, I was like, if he say it again, I'm gonna fucking stop this shit and be like, yo, I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Because he said vignette, I was like, the little sausages? You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know. I'll be fucking up. Like, yo, I told y'all, man, Malls be wording, yo. Like, me, I know words, but Malls knows words.
Nah, man, you know words, man. You just gotta use the words you learn, man. Fuck you gonna learn a word and then not use it.
Mumm-Ra, man, that's all the words I know, yo. Like,
that's all you need.
I was like, yeah. You know, so the Mumm-Ra part, I had to put that on there, man. And, you know, I did have the part in there, you know what I'm saying, with the Mumm-Ra and the Thundercat reference, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a really fun song, man. And that's when we did Mumm-Ra, we were pretty much in the groove right there. We were in the groove, and that's when we was like, yo, so this is what we're gonna do next. The foundation was already laid, the story was already laid. This is what we're gonna do next. We was in the groove then, you know what I'm saying? And that's when we knew that we really had something special, like, because we had the other tracks before it, and we just kept running those back. Yeah. And that's when Sharp started putting on his engineer hat too, because Sharp was like, I can mix this like this. And he was learning how to mix
on the fly.
On the fly while we were doing this album. And that's because Sharp was like, and that's just another testament to how Sharp was so invested in Bash Brothers. Because he was like, yo, you know, the 5 heartbeats. So he's like, that's my music.
Yeah.
That was Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, nah, I don't want nobody to, nah, I'm gonna learn how to do it.
Yeah, it was his baby, man.
Yes.
It was his baby.
Yes.
And like, he definitely, from where he started, and like, we didn't really see him do like the main mixing. We saw him just kind of do like the recording engineering, you know what I mean? Like making sure levels are right or whatever. But like the mixing, we weren't there for that. But like, as he started that journey, he would just tell us about like the struggles he had. And then there was like just this one epiphany moment where he's like, I figured it out. You know what I mean? And it's like, because me and Precyce we both have kind of lower register voices, but my voice is very soft and his is very like, just for lack of a better word, commanding. Like if you see the waves and shit, like, like you gotta tell Precyce, step back from the mic.
The
you
waves,
know what I mean?
man. Yo, I can't help that.
So
man.
like when he figured out just how to balance our voices and how to bring mine more forward in the mix, like it just, everything was just smooth from that point on. And it was just really crazy seeing him, like, and him telling us about his progression, you know, during that whole process. And I will foreshadow a little bit. The next video we're going to do is Sharp's, you know, solo. So we're going to make sure he talks about his progression as a mixing engineer too.
Absolutely, man, because I mean, Sharp, he's just such a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just honored to have Mumm-Ra on the album, like in the middle of the album, because it just, to me, it's just a good symbol. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, this is what we're doing. This is my contribution to it, the solo joint. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice little vignette. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. You know, you hear that, you're like, oh man, Cyce got off on that shit. All right, bet. So now we're going to move on and move back into the bashery. You know what I'm saying? Nice little interlude, you know? So I like that. And sometimes the short joints on the albums be the ones that you remember a lot, you know? Because I'm still bumping Pyrex Vision with Raekwon, you know what I'm saying? When he had a joint that was like 50-something seconds. But I swear to God, that was like the best 50-something seconds of that album to me, man.
Right.
Like, I'm like, yo, this is so genius.
That's what Jizza said, half short, twice strong.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
So that's like I said, man, this is just 100% pure, man. Like we trimmed the fat. You know what I'm saying? We gave you everything that we had, but we made sure everything that we had was in its purest form that we could get it.
And Sharp kept them drums. Like Sharp didn't.
He added no drums.
He
like
didn't
that
add
was
nothing. Like he just did the loop so dope and chopped it up so dope. He was like, yo, I'm gonna keep the drums dirty just for you. And I was like, I bet that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That really made it feel like a track. And I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yo, I learned a new word today, fam.
Hey man, look, and truth be told, if it would have been like a true Bash Brothers joint with all of us on it, or at least me on it, I would have needed some drums. I was like, nah, man, I need that.
Oh man, yo, you too good for the dirty drums?
I am, yo.
You too good for the dusty drums?
I am, yo.
Ah man, I barely know you, yo. I'm like, yo, son, the dirty drums, fam. Yo, it's the dirty drums. They had the other drums when you be beating on the you know what I'm saying? They had them joints. Come on, man. You was like, I needed some drums. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, that's crazy, man. But Mumm-Ra is a really fun joint.
It is, man.
The whole album is a really fun joint. Bloodsport Champions, that's out right now. You can definitely get it from anywhere.
Wherever you get music.
If you're a real one, you get it from Bandcamp.
Word up.
And I still got some physical joints. You know what I'm saying? We're selling out very fast. We still got the special edition joints. We might consider doing a re-up, but
y'all gotta holler at us, man. You gotta make sure. Not only do you gotta holler at us, man, you gotta don't just be on some, oh man, I should have got one. Like, nah, that don't work. That don't work. Like, we need to know, because don't have us ordering some more motherfucking CDs And y'all motherfuckers just be like, I hit you when I get paid. Nah, bruh.
Right. Nah, right. I need that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And, you know, and what's really cool is I also be gaming too. Like, a lot of people that I game with have actually heard the album. And they actually quote some of the bars while we're playing, which
That's
is
dope.
awesome.
That's
you know
dope.
what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. And these are people that I didn't even think really listen to rap like that. You know what I'm saying? They be quoting some of the bars. I'm
Word.
like, wow, that's crazy. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? So we're getting a lot of love and support, man. So thank y'all so much.
Appreciate y'all, and keep playing it. Keep putting your people on. As always, if you are new to the channel, like, follow, subscribe. We got links in the description where you can find the Bash Brothers album, where you can follow us on our social medias. Again, my man Precyce Politics. I am Malzini. One time for our brother Sharp Cuts.
Yes,
We the
sir.
Bash Brothers.
Yes,
and we out
sir.
this.
As you were, human.
Yo, next date that I go on, I'm gonna use the word vignette, son.